Hey y'all, Trisha here. So today I want to talk about how Mondays hit differently when you're an early retiree. Okay, so the first thing that makes Mondays hit differently when you're an early retiree is not having to wake up to an alarm, not having to get up at the crack of dawn and to start your day with an already stressful morning. Getting ready, getting on the road, getting to work, not having all that morning kind of frenzy every Monday that comes around. So being able to not have an alarm and to not have to jump out of bed and start the motor has been an incredible experience, and it just makes Mondays so much more enjoyable. Another thing that makes Mondays hit differently is not having a whole bunch of tasks that you have to accomplish or that you're bombarded with at the beginning of the week. Knowing that you have all of these meetings scheduled and these to do lists that you have to manage and all of the other things that come along with working makes Mondays much more enjoyable. You don't have set lists that you have to accomplish, but instead you get to make up your own list and you get to plan what you want to accomplish that week. And there's a handful of things that you probably have to do, like, laundry, cleaning your house, shopping, things that, you would normally have to do anyway, but you get to plan them on your schedule, and then you get to fit in whatever it is that you find, you want to make priority. If you get used to taking a nap every day, then that's what you do. So makes Mondays a little bit different when you get to call the shots on how exactly the week kind of unfolds. Much more enjoyable. Another thing that I love about early retirement that makes Mondays feel different is you don't have to rush and try to fit in everything that you need to do on Saturday and Sunday. You don't need to hurry up and fill your days at the crack of dawn with cleaning your house, going grocery shopping, all those things that need to get done that you can't do during the week, you have to do on Saturday and Sunday. And so it's been really enjoyable, and it makes Mondays hit differently when I got to have a relaxing weekend and go do some fun things, because I knew I could do my grocery shopping on Tuesday between 10 and 1 when there's a lot less people to fight to get parking or whatever it is. So that makes Mondays feel a lot different when you actually enjoyed your weekend and you can accomplish all the things that you need to accomplish whenever you want throughout the week. And the last thing I would say that makes Mondays hit differently in retirement that I think everybody can relate to is the Sunday fear. Sunday, sometimes it starts as early as afternoon. You start thinking about all the things you need to accomplish next week. And so you start planning ahead for, okay, I need to get back to this person. Okay, I need to remember to talk to this person about that. The whole workload of the coming week is kind of killing your Sunday vibe. And so you already mentally start working on things, which really kind of sucks because you only get 2 days off. And so if half of the Sunday is ruined by thinking about all the things you need to do the following week, kind of sucks. So that's another thing that makes Mondays completely different when you're retired, because you don't worry about those things. You don't have those things. And so yeah, those are some of the things that I felt that make Mondays completely different when you're retired. And I've really enjoyed them, and I'm very grateful and thankful that I don't have those stresses anymore, and that I'm hopeful that many of you are also on that path to being able to retire, if not early, then at least at a reasonable age where you can enjoy life and get out of the rat race. That's why my channel is Rat Race Survivor, because I've survived it and I'm hoping others can too. And when you do, you'll have my videos to kind of show you what to expect in this beautiful retired life. So hope you're all well. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and follow along, and hopefully you'll join the retire crew and be able to enjoy all these things as well. Talk to you soon. Bye.